I'm Constance. I'm one of the founders of Camarilla. It's the world's smallest social network. So it's actually a place for only your closest friends, where you can place photos, videos, and where everything remains private. So responses to your posts will always be private. We launched this in the Netherlands a few months ago, and within 24 hours we were in over 34 countries. Within a week it was 69 countries, and well, now 5 months later we're in 156 countries. So it has spread globally. So obviously we tapped into a demand people unconsciously want, and that's sharing different stuff in more private groups, and Camarilla is therefore your closest.
So Chasing Entrepreneurship brand is all about social media as well. So a lot of the followers of this are 100% on the social media train, and that's how we push out our message as well. So with your huge, amazing release, how did you kind of manage the traffic that you had to deal with right away, unexpectedly?
Well, we developed the app, and we have everything cloud-based, so we could handle that amount of traffic. But what we didn't expect is that this traffic would come so fast. So we actually only had an iOS version developed. So we had to get down to business again to develop the Android version. So we've been working, extending our team. We've been working for 6 months to get their Android up to par as well. So that's how you handle that. And you really had to get back to work immediately.
Absolutely, yeah. For sure. That's one of the biggest pieces of entrepreneurship as well, just always going on the grind.
Yeah, and get talent involved, right? You need to have developers, etc. You need to get them on board as soon as possible, understand what you want to create and what kind of quality you want to create. So those were the challenges.
So a huge piece of entrepreneurship is always the foundational story. So let's take it back to the beginning and tell us a little bit about the beginning of how everything started to develop.
Yeah, well, we've been overwhelmed with a lot of digital noise in the past few years, right? On social media, but also, you can imagine, we've been exposed to so much. And that's growing. And I'll take you back to what happened is that 2 years ago I just became a mom of a beautiful son, and I was in a hotel room for my job. At that time was a commercial director at a very fast growing internet company, and I opened my apps and I saw my Facebook friends, and I was like, those are not the people I want to connect with now. Those are too many. And so my third degree of friends I could easily connect with, but I didn't want that. I was like, where are my closest friends? Why isn't there anything that I can connect easily with my closest around me, and where it remains private and just sharing real moments and real life? So that's how it happened. It kept me awake for 2 months, and then I started to spread that word, and I found other entrepreneurs who were very, very interested in this idea, and they said, let's do this, let's create this. Yeah.
So I have one final interesting question for you. So of all the crazy experiences you've had through your entrepreneurial journey, what is one piece of advice that you can give to aspiring entrepreneurs that see themselves in a similar situation as you?
Yeah, well, you have to get in touch with what's happening inside. So you really need to know why you do stuff. And focus on why you wake up every day, and get that done and get it out of there. But it will only happen if you focus enough on what's happening inside. Yeah.
That's brilliant. Thank you. And so before we close off, can you give all of the viewers the place where you can get in contact with them, or they can get in contact with you and check out your app as well?
Yeah, of course. So it's called Camarilla. You can find us at getcamarilla.com. Of course, in every app store, Google Play Store, etc. And get your best friends involved, and just really bond with your best friend instead of with the whole world. It's time to bond with your closest, and enjoy a social medium where instead of performing, you're actually bonding. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.